Hello everybody, I'm Peter Grob, and today I'm making my top 10 favorite paramecia. Now, just to be clear, when I say favorite, I don't mean the strongest, the best, the ones who have been used the most, the wielders of those dark fruits. I mean specifically which ones, the fruits that are my favorite, the ones that I would have if I had the possibility of choosing. All of these dark fruits are going to be canon, and I'm gonna be making a Lugia and a Zora dark fruit list later. And also, so in case you're wondering, Gura Gura Nomi and OP OP Nomi aren't going to be on this list because, well, OP OP Nomi is so popular already, and I personally don't like it that very much. I mean, still great dark fruit, but not that much, and I can see a lot of people want to have Gura Gura Nomi because you're going to have the power to destroy the world. Also, in case if you hear anything in the background, I'm sorry. This new location has more cars to hear than my previous one. So, with that, let's get on with this list. Number 10. Josu's Devil Fruit. I don't believe we actually got an official name for him yet. Maybe we'll get it in some time, but for now, let's just call it Diamond Nome. Now, the reason I like this fruit that much is because it basically gives you the ability to have a diamond body, and personally, that just looks more badass. Like, seriously, you could just be like walking into to a store, and then some crazy driver tries to drive you over. You turn to diamond, that just goes and it hit basically mass nothing. I mean, I don't exactly know if we will gain a confirmed the block of the fans. Like, maybe Mihawk's strongest strike could damage Josu's body, but for now we don't know. And Armor Hockey and this would just look way too badass. Like, imagine, you would basically be able to turn yourself into a black crystal, which, as we all know, are the best color for crystal. So yeah, Josu's Fruit is awesome. Now, the reason it's not any higher on the list is because it really only gives you a huge huge defensive stat, and I don't believe it was confirmed if it gets you a strength boost. I think it was hinted at, but I don't think it was confirmed. Tell me in the comments if it gives you a big strength boost as well. Number 9. Bari Nome, which is also known as Berio Nomi. So yeah, the reason I like this dark fruit is because it gives you basically indestructible barriers. I believe it was confirmed, or at least strongly hinted at, that those barriers are unbreakable, which is pretty good. And the whole thing that you can actually have, like, constantly have, like, only need to do one small little thing with your arms, which granted is not exactly the most best pose for your fingers, although maybe you can do your own, which could be a lot easier. It's just a great effort in the fans. Plus, Biotomio showed it in a very awesome attacking form. And just imagine the awakening of this fruit. If Bartolomeo can make that make those indestructible efforts, when you make awaken could possibly make you have a giant robot barrier around you, which would be just great, but I don't think it can exactly move. Unless no, actually I think you could move. I believe it was said that those barriers can be moved around by Bartomeu. So yeah, Baranomi is one awesome effort to have. Number 8. Bisu Bisu Nome. You know why I like this food? Because it's like one of these foods that's like very, very hard to know. You need to be tricky and beating. Like, Cracker basically made the best thing. If you went up against me, I could just have a giant armor that basically armor around me, and that armor could basically not be defeated by any practically undefeatable. We still don't exactly know how much force does it take to defeat it. The King Kong gun is the best example, but we don't know that many characters that have that power level. Or at least have that power level at their base stats. Maybe Kaido and Shanks have, but for some other, and Big Mom and Blackbeard, but for a bunch of others, probably animals as well, but still, not that many characters. They aren't like already flipping god status. And even if the armor does get destroyed, you can easily just clap yourself a new one or just an army of these armors. Like, seriously, just think about this. These armors can basically handle King Kong gun attacks. I mean, gun they break, but that's the base. That's the tip of their defense. And you have a limitless supply of these. I mean, like it was shown, the only reason why Cracker was defeated by Luffy and Nami was because Nami made his crackers wet, Luffy ate them, and since there wasn't that much, and since Cracker didn't summon another one because he knew they'll just get eaten again, he had to strike, and that form that Luffy had was a bit trickier to fire off. And it was just great. And really, you need to wonder, could this food be like used to have could be like a way to get yourself into a younger category, because it's pretty fucking overpowered. Hell, Craig could possibly even make more biscuit armors. Like, as we've seen, he has so far used 2 types of Cracker armor. The biscuit soldiers and those guard biscuits, or whatever those ones who were at in the Totland War. So you can make different types of biscuit armors, and all can be used to your own liking, which would just be OP, if you ask me. Number 7. Pamo Pamo Nome. Alright, let's envision a scenario. You are in a maze, correct? And well, most people will just run around to try to escape or just try to break through. And or even you could just make the entire maze covered in these bombs, and then just have this entire place blow up, and then you'll be able to just know exactly which way to go, because it would all just be blowing up. This definitely would be great to use, especially if you were in a building. Think about it. You're at an attack, you make entire floor explode, and you get out of there, and then it blows it up, and your enemy gets pushed back. The thing will still be stable, but your opponent is not going to be able to stand. How you can affect your own clothes, and then you'll constantly have something to blow up. Like, strong defense is basically the only way to beat anyone with this food. Number 6. Buku Buku Nome. I will be able to turn my arms and my entire body into weapons. And as far as we know, those bullets and guns are never going to get rested, so I could turn into so yeah, I'll never need to worry about reloading, because I would be the fucking weapon. It'll be just badass to use. And it's a bit really good outfit to have in a fighting scenario. Number 5. Ito Ito no Me. Do I even need to say why? It's great. Its awakening is amazing. You can basically have entire world. You can basically turn a good entire island into things that can constantly cut and stab and whatever you want your opponent, and you can control them and fly apparently, and just win. The only reason why I won't put it any higher is because I prefer the other ones. Oh, and I mentioned you can temperamentally heal yourself with this data fruit. Yeah, the string fruit is one of the few data fruits that can actually heal you at least for a little bit. I mean, granted, I wouldn't exactly assume that Doflamingo would be able just to wreak havoc, because I'm pretty sure that strings would probably have damage later, but still. It's a fucking awesome data fruit. Number 4. Kids data fruit. I just like magnetic powers. That's it, I like magnetic powers. I don't believe this data fruit would be so useful in One Piece world, because it does seem to be sometimes more of an old in the world before the great technological evolution, except some other things. And it does seem to be restricted because of the whole paramecia thing to what matters. But in our world, it would just be awesome to have this data fruit. I'm very about it. You could literally just flip your finger and your opponent would just be crushed by a bunch of cars. Or you could just have a giant mech. You could live in a giant mech. Because, again, all the men in the world. So yeah, this effort will be pretty OP in our world, but in One Piece it wouldn't be that OP. But still, it is an awesome effort. Number 3. Mochi Mochi no Me. It's just a great effort. Like how you can make your body intangible, the different ways you can utilize this effort. You can fuse it with armor and hawking. You could basically have weapons casted out of you. I don't believe Karakuri actually uses that for this way, but you can totally use it this way. And it would just be, and the whole thing, you could basically squish your opponents because you would make them flow into mochi. Is just great. And you just be a dominant force. It may not be the most intimidating of the data fruits, but still it will be fucking powerful and hard to fight. Number 2. Mira Mira no Me. For starters, I just like this whole mirror world thing because it's really great and a way to escape your strong opponents. The whole deflecting thing is also a pretty good strategy, and trapping your opponents inside. Hell, think about this. Your incredibly powerful opponent goes there, you attack them, you trap them in mirror world, and then they just die because of starving. Huh. I wonder why don't they just do that with Kaido Blackbeard, you think about it. I mean, those two come in to attack, you just use mirror world, and they went inside and they just die there because there's not gonna be no one to get food or something. Which is great. I am wondering what would be awakening of this effort would look like, because it already has a lot of uniques, like making people reflect their appearance and also some their attack thing, just a lot of things. So I am wondering what would be the awakening. Maybe make the mirrors into different shapes and bigger, but that's where all I can think about the awakenings, what they could be. And my favorite paramecia class effort is Doku Doku no Me, the poison effort. Poison is definitely one of my top 5 favorite superpowers to have. So that already gives it a way bigger chance than some other ones. It's just great to use, and the way Magellan used that was just perfect. I mean, I mean, you could basically make your entire body into poison, which would make the opponents harder to fight you. You can make different creatures out of it, and you'll just be a freaking force to fight. I don't believe we see an awakening of this now fruit with Magellan yet, but you can promise yourself it would be fucking awesome. I mean, you could basically create a, I don't know what kind of a monster to strike your opponents down and everything. Hell, Magellan's are the most. Your opponent comes at you, just no shit, poison gas to die, and boom, you win. It doesn't matter if you got hit. You would fucking poison that guy before he could even get a second hit on you. You would just be that fucking overpowered. Now anyways, I hope you like this video. I hope you're gonna leave a like and subscribe to my channel for more videos in the future. And tell me in the comments below what are your top 10 favorite paramecia fruits. I cannot wait to read your comments. See ya. Not so fast, Peter. Oh, look. It's Talia and Crystal. Hello, Talia and Crystal. What are you two doing here? We wanna get back into your channel. Why? And when did I throw you two out? Well, you didn't throw us out, but you had given us no videos to appear on. So we demand you to put us back in. Alright. Do you want me to put you in top 10 favorite princesses or something? Oh, better yet. Why don't I put you in top 10 best bitches? That sounds like something you would be great at. No, I would prefer if you just, have a recipe in the next two videos. Lugia and Zora. I mean, you need to be fair. You have the Paramecia, I would have the Zora, and she would have the Lugia. That would make sense. I mean, you don't need to have all three. Alright, Crystal, we can have that. But you two are gonna be reading through my lists. So you better follow them, alright? Alright. Fine, as long as I can be in your channel. Great. Here it is. The next one's going to be Zoro with Crystal being in charge, and the Lugia is going to have Talia in charge. I hope you all are gonna not be watching Lugia because this bitch is gonna be in charge. Hey, how dare you call me you? Sign out!